As I'm recording this video, the Football World Cup is taking place. And I had been feeling a certain amount of excitement. I've seen a number of matches. I'd settled down for the evening to watch a knockout game. And I suddenly found myself thinking, what am I doing here? There's two teams attacking each other. I'm not really invested in either team. I got excited about a previous match, but now I'm not feeling it. And just before watching the match, I'd been reading a book called Prayer as Infinite Creation by Archimandrite Zacharias, Zacharou. And the book was talking about the elevation of the soul towards God in prayer and the infinite capacities for joy and peace that come about when you're engaged in prayer. And as I felt my mild attachment to my chosen team as they were kicking this ball about the field, I suddenly thought, what am I doing with my energy? I had been in such a state of peace, a blissful state of peace. Earlier on today I was at a cathedral, and afterwards there was fellowship with fellow Christians, theological discussion, there was real human connection, there was an exciting new discussion with a new potential friend who makes icons. There was a beautiful encounter in a park with somebody who had been in church, whereby a lot of synchronicity happened, and it was a beautiful sunny day. It still is, actually. It's coming into the evening. And I sat in the park for quite a long time with my books, but not reading my books, not really feeling the need for anything, just feeling in a state of deep peace. I came home in the same state of deep peace. The time came for the match. I switched it on, and as I said, almost immediately I felt this huge question mark. Why am I doing this? Why am I watching this? It wasn't, quote, my team, national team. It was just a match that was happening. And I switched off the laptop that was playing the match. And I lay down and I opened my arms, lay down on the bed, and I opened my arms and I just went into a state of peace and just surrendered to this, to now, to God, to prayer. And I felt an incredibly peaceful state of mind, even deeper than the peace I'd felt before watching the match, coming over me. And I felt this sense of desire to let go of my past way of being, the way of being that wanted to win, that wanted to get somewhere, that wanted to try to make an outcome happen. And I really just surrendered. And there's nothing wrong with sport. For example, football. There's nothing wrong, of course, with enjoying any activity like sport, like arts, which I've talked about in this channel, with observing, with spectating, with becoming emotionally invested in the drama of something that's playing out, perhaps vicariously. I do feel a lot more engaged when I'm creating than when I'm observing a creation. So a sports team, a football team, is creating an event. They're co-creating, the two teams are co-creating the event. But I'm passively observing it rather than actively participating in it. But this state of peace was a much deeper state of peace than just thinking I can create my own whatever reality. It was really a complete and total surrender to the peace of God, the peace which passeth understanding, as it is written in the Bible. And I'm not saying I'm not going to watch any more matches. I believe I will watch the next match of my favourite team and my second favourite team. I'm actually not sure. But I wanted to share with you. I wanted to come on straight away without planning or preparing anything and just share this very powerful sense of the falling away of the old identity. I can't quote it exactly because, as I said, I haven't prepared this video. I just came on spontaneously to talk to you. But there are words to the effect in the New Testament of the old man has passed away and the new man has come. And I really felt this sense of being washed away, of almost the stains of aspects of my old self. And I haven't yet shared about this, but I haven't been baptized yet in the Orthodox Church. I've been a catechumen, which means I've been studying the faith for just over a year. I believe my baptism may occur soon, and in baptism there is a confession of sins, a repentance, a confession of sins, a washing away of the old self, and a taking on of Christ. And this experience I had today almost felt like a premonition or a foreshadowing of perhaps what I might hope to expect in the process of baptism. I felt really a falling away and a cleansing and a releasing of some old patterns and a sense of such deep peace. I'm repeating myself talking about peace. And so this video is not really about football. This video is not about anything being wrong with any type of human activity in the world. It was an extremely powerful experience of just letting go. No, I don't want to be engaged in the outcome of this event that is happening thousands of miles away. In this moment, I don't want to try. I don't want to be attached to any outcome. I just want to be in the peace of the moment, in the presence of God, in the presence of His peace, His joy, and His love. And as I said, it was accompanied by this feeling, this amazing letting go and releasing of some old patterns. It feels like it's happening underneath the surface. I'm not sure how it's going to play out, but I could feel the perhaps tendency to become angry in me dissolving, falling away, the tendency to try to get an outcome, to try to manipulate a situation to make it go my way, was just dissolving in me and being replaced by this sense of gratitude and the presence and the peace of God. And so if you happen to be watching this video while the World Cup is still on, then may you have joy if you are enjoying the matches, in watching the matches, and may your team do fabulously well if that's a thing that's important to you. And otherwise, this was simply an opportunity to reflect on an experience that I had of a letting go of an attachment and a flooding with the sense of the deep peace of not needing a particular outcome, but just being in gratitude to the beautiful presence and peace of the joy of God. If you enjoyed this video, I would be very interested to hear any of your comments down below. If you would share a like, subscribe, share the video, that would be delightful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.